Good evening, everybody. My name's Candace.
And I'm my friend Jenny.
And this is our YouTube channel. Believe it or not, we have been talked into this. It's been coming for a long time. Yes, I am driving. We just left Gatlinburg. We met KJ, our idol, KJ in the Ray.
That's right.
We followed her YouTube channel. So I am driving, but the phone is set. My eyes are on the road, is what Jenny told me where I need to be looking during this video.
That's right.
And so anyway, that's what we're doing right now, and we're just gonna see how this thing goes. So we're making a video. We couldn't do a live. We wanted to do a live, but you gotta have so many subscribers, so we couldn't do that, but that's okay. We'll start this way. We'll see where it gets us. But I mean, we had a great day.
We did. We met KJ today. Candace, she got us all interested in watching KJ, and now KJ's talked us into doing this,
Right.
which we've been telling Candace for years that she needs to be doing a YouTube channel. She keeps us in the know on what's going on all the time, in the news and in life, and keeps us entertained while she's teaching us all this.
So if you don't know who KJ in the Ray is, she's a YouTube channel. She's Southern lady. She absolutely has the best thing on YouTube. I mean, we won't even be able to compare to that. I mean, we know that. We're not trying to be KJ. But the way that we got interested in her is we started following the Chad and Vallow-Daybell case.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what that is, I mean, I don't know where you've been living if you don't know what the Chad and Vallow-Daybell case is.
I think you need to tell us all that we met somebody today, Jennifer, when we met KJ, and she did not know anything about the Chad and Vallow-Daybell.
She knew nothing of the case.
So,
Which it shows you there are people out there who know zero about the case, don't even know who these people are. I mean, this woman had no reason not to tell us when we asked her, did she know anything about KJ? I mean, about Chad and Vallow-Daybell.
That's right.
She did not know. But we just told her a few facts, and it's enough to turn your stomach. I mean, the way, when I explain to somebody new that does not know anything about Chad and Lori, I always say to them, I'm going to tell you the way we learned it. Because the way I learned it was they were looking for the children.
right.
Vallow-Daybell had a 16-year-old, Tylee Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
and J.J. Vallow, 7-year-old, autistic, precious little boy that Lori and her husband of the time, Charles, had adopted, and they were missing.
Right.
And there was a welfare check, and, you know, it was strongly suggested that Chad and Lori were in a cult-like thing, and they were looking for them, couldn't find them. That we thought they couldn't find them, but now I think they kind of knew that they were in Hawaii and kind of knew a little bit more, and were watching them. And then Lori had the thing served on her that she needed to produce the children.
Right.
She did not, and so they finally arrested her one day in Hawaii. And so I had watched Nate Eaton from East Idaho News walking up the sidewalk, pepper spraying them with questions. I mean, they probably did not know what was going to happen that day.
That's right.
Pepper spraying them with questions of where's the children, what happened to Tammy's wife. And so that's how I came to know the case, by watching some court things on YouTube, her having her court appearances. Then we find out that her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, had been shot by her brother. And they said that it was in self-defense. Then her children go missing in September.
Right.
And then Tammy Daybell, Chad's wife of over 20-some years, 25 years, I don't know, long time. They had 5 children together.
Yeah, they did.
And she dies.
Yeah.
Then we find out that they exhumed Tammy Daybell's body in December. And the next day, Alex, Lori's brother, is dead.
That's right.
And I mean, he's like 50 years old.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that just screams suspicious to me. What do you
probably was, I think that he killed himself because he knew that he was getting ready to take the fall for all of this. Even though he did it, he probably did the killings. It was definitely Chad and Lori Daybell who was behind he was just their instrument.
That's right. That's what KJ says. Instrument of murder. And that's just, that's just how we come to know the case.
That's right.
And so we got into watching this. KJ was producing these videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And she's just real. I mean, she's real. I can see myself in her, identify with her passion for crime, not for crime, but for justice. Her I said that wrong. But her passion for justice, passion for truth, passion for right. And that's what, I feel like is important in life. So when she's speaking about these things, it just really resonates with me that is how I feel. And there's a lot about the justice system that I don't understand. And right now we're in limbo with, like KJ says, nothing's really happening in the case right now. And it's frustrating. And it's frustrating to me that the perpetrators of the crime are the ones charged with the crime. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think anybody... I believe that you should be able to prove your innocence if you can prove it.
That's right.
But I kind of believe, like, if you can prove your innocence, really prove it, there should be something that really speaks to that. But when you have all this evidence, JJ and Tylee, the children, were ultimately found dead on Chad Daybell's property.
That's right.
And in horrific matters. They were found horrific. You can go on YouTube and hear about these things. But the thing of it is where was these delays and things for JJ and Tylee, Charles, Tammy?
That's right.
Where was all this? We need to have their rights. We need to, make sure we're covering all their rights. We just need to make sure of all this. It just is so frustrating that the victims, not only in life and in this incident, got no mercy.
That's right.
No mercy. Let's just say what it is. The victims of crime get no mercy. But the criminal, the one charged, the one that you're piling up a stack of evidence like this against, we gotta dot every I, cross every T, just make sure that they are treated just like kid gloves. Yeah. Don't you find that frustrating?
I do.
It just. So anyway, that's a little bit about the case. That's a little bit about KJ and her channel in the Ray. But the Ray is really, her channel is an active channel. It's where people make comments on the channel. She's gone to making live chats every Thursday. She'll do some surprise videos like she did today for us. Right. A surprise Monday video that we got to be, just so honored, right?
Yes,
I can't believe it. I should have asked her, pinch me right now. Because I don't even believe. It was so weird because when she does a video, I know I'm probably not looking right in y'all's eyes because first of all,
she has to look at the road.
I have to look at the road, as Jenny told me. That's where my eyes are going to be, on the road. But KJ knows exactly where to look on the camera. So when you're watching a YouTube video in your car, she is looking right at you. Like, piercing eyes.
That's right.
Ain't that how you feel?
Oh, yes.
Piercing eyes, like she's talking right to you.
Yes.
And then today, in the flesh, she is sitting right there across from me.
That's right.
And talking to me about the case, sharing some experiences. Of course, I got to share with her, KJ, for those of you who don't know, she's an artist.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, a severe thunderstorm.
Sorry.
Has been issued for us. But we're just taking our time down the road. So,
That's right.
you know, but KJ is an artist, and I already knew that she was an artist. And my daughter is an artist.
A very talented artist.
Yes. And she doesn't get it from me. Just in case you want to know, she doesn't get it from me. She does get she gets it from God, but she gets it from her dad, but even she is beyond any kind of talent. It's just God given. I mean, there's just no other way to say it.
Yes.
And she's painted some things for you.
She has. I think I have a portrait that's hanging in my parents' dining room that she painted, and Christmas ornament, and I have more on the way.
That's right, because we're getting ready for Christmas.
Right. That's right.
So anyway, I told her, I said, Paige, I said, that's my daughter's name. She's 22. And I said, Paige, I said, you have to do me some art for KJ because she's an artist and I want to give her something. And, you know, Paige just goes in there and brings out, and it's a picture of the risen Christ, nail-pierced hand, reaching down. And that, you know, it speaks volumes to me. It really moved KJ. I mean, the first time I seen it, I gasped out loud.
Yes.
I gasped out loud.
Breathtaking.
It is breathtaking because, you know, when you know Christ like that, you know that He's really reaching down. He's taking care of you. He's got you in the palm of your hand. And
that's right.
as you get older, you see that. You learn that more and more and more, and you can look back in your life and you can just see where He carried you, lifted you. You know, when you see those things, footprints in the sand.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes I've been a Christian all my life, and sometimes you just don't. You see those things, but you don't know that you felt it.
Right.
And you know, I recently lost my dad, September 3rd, 2021. And, you know, I had to walk him right to the gates of heaven, you know, basically. And I'd never really done that before on such a personal level. And I know for me and my family, my sisters, I have 2 sisters, and my mom, we've talked about it since then, reliving it and everything. And, you know, all I can say is I was sort of carried through that process. I did not, I can honestly say going through that in those couple of days on the things that you think I wouldn't be able to do, I would never be able to do this. You know, I just felt, I can look back and know my feet wasn't really walking on the ground. That's all I can say. And so anyway, so a little bit about that, but the picture meant a lot to KJ,
yes.
and it meant a lot to us.
Oh, it did. Yes.
And you know, so the thing about KJ, tell them how we got to meet KJ today.
So I started watching KJ because of Candace.
That's right.
There's several of us that have started watching KJ because of Candace. And I was listening one morning to KJ, and Candace had heard it the night before, but did not hear a part where she was going to be in Gatlinburg when we were going to be there. We had planned to go beforehand. And so as soon as I heard that she was going to be there, I told Candace, and so she messaged her, and that's how KJ met up with us today. She wasn't sure we'd really show up.
She said that.
She said that.
She said that because, see, the thing of it is like, when she said, first of all, she had said previously she was going to meet somewhere else at another time.
That's right.
In November.
That's right.
And it was a long way from our home and going to conflict with work a little bit, but we were determined.
Yes.
I mean, KJ means a lot to us.
Yes.
And so we were determined. But you know, we just, you know, life's so hectic right now. We were just going to take it week by week, and so we said, you know what? When she called me and she said, "You're not going to believe this. She's going to be in Gatlinburg when we're in Gatlinburg," and she said she would meet somebody if we wanted to just put it on the community wall.
That's right.
So, you know, here she and I were looking all over YouTube. How do you contact her? Is there a way to send a private message? We watch YouTube videos, but we don't watch like a lot of YouTube videos other than KJ.
Yes.
And so, and I don't want to say our age, but I mean, I don't care. I'm 51.
I'm 48.
Okay, you owned it. There you go. 48. So sometimes we don't know all these things.
That's right. That's right.
So we're searching up and down because we wanted to make a private message to her. We couldn't figure out how to do it. She said put it on the community wall. We followed directions. We put it on the community wall, and I had put it on there, and I had to run around with my mom a little bit and do some things. And we had been busy doing something, and about 2 hours later, I get a notification on it that I have a YouTube notification. So I click on it, and it says KJ has replied to your message. And I read it, and it said, you know, I mean, I can't look at it right now because it's, you know, we're going down the road. But basically, she said we would love to, and she told us where she was going to be. I told my mama we were going into a store. We were pulled up in a parking lot. We were getting ready to go in. And I said, Mama, you have to hold on 1 minute. We cannot go in right now. You just gonna have to sit right here 1 minute, and you're gonna have to humor me because KJ has replied to me, and I have got to call Jenny right this second.
That's right.
That we have got to respond to KJ. So I called Jenny. We're screaming on the phone.
We are.
That's accurate.
That's accurate.
I mean, we don't have a video of it, but it was accurate. We were screaming on the phone.
That's right.
And we, so anyway, we replied back to her. She said she would love to meet us. She told us where she'd be. I mean, we have thought of little less.
That's true.
In a week.
That's true.
Than meet KJ.
That's exactly right.
I would say, now we didn't talk for a couple of days this week, which is odd.
Been busy. That was odd, yes.
But we didn't talk because, well, we worked at night 3 weeks, and then we had a little bit of a, I had to do some things for my husband, and so then we were apart a little bit, and you went to the state fair.
Went to the state fair.
To go see your niece.
I went and watched my niece dance.
And eat.
And then went and eat. I ate fried Reese's, which were heavenly. Heavenly.
So she had to do that. And so, and then you had a golf tournament, a memorial golf tournament.
I sure did. For my cousin, their child, who unfortunately passed away 5 years ago. They keep her memory alive, and we had a charity golf tournament for her. Paisley's Presents.
Oh, yes. And so we've had some things that don't normally happen in our life.
That's right.
And it prevented us from talking every single day. But in our hearts, we was thinking about KJ.
That's right.
And so we've been up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is absolutely breathtaking and beautiful.
Yes.
If you hadn't been, we went to Anakista.
Yeah, yes.
That's what we really, when we booked this trip, it was because we went to, on TikTok. Now, I'm going to tell you.
Candace loves TikTok.
I love TikTok. I got hooked on TikTok. And, you know, you have to weed through some stuff on TikTok, but then it gives you, you know, it knows you, so to speak, by what you
That's
like.
Right.
And I've learned a lot on TikTok.
We learned about Anakista.
We learned about Anakista on TikTok. And I mean, you know, if it's within a little ways to go, we can go.
That's right.
And, you know, with the recent events in my life, it's changed me. And so the way it's changed me is, you know, I'm going to take more pictures.
That's right.
I'm going to make more videos of people I love.
Even if they say no.
Even if they say no, we're making more videos.
That's right.
Because when your loved ones are no longer there, that's what holds you together.
That's right.
And helps keep them alive. And if there's something I want to do, I'm going to do it. Life is short.
It is.
And I already was, living pretty well. Already sort of knew some of this stuff. But this stuff has really just changed me as a person. So when I seen that Anarchista video, I sent it to Jenny. I said, we're going. She's my TikTok. Sending TikToks is my love language now. So I sent it to her and I said, oh, we're going. We're going. So we look on the calendar. This is the day we're going. And so we rode the lift up.
Yes.
That's where that's how you gotta get up there.
That's right. And you walk through the trees on these.
That's right. I don't know if you call them rope bridges or what. They're not swinging.
They're not.
But they are rope bridges.
Yes. And so we did that during the day, and then we stayed up there most of the day, and then did it again at night, and it's really beautiful.
And watched the sunset.
That's right.
And so we had fun with that. Then today, we knew we were leaving, but it didn't matter because we was going to see KJ.
That's right.
And so then we come down and we checked out. Well, we went and ate where? Where did we eat? What did I turn you on to?
The Pancake Pantry.
Mm-hmm.
And they have amazing crepes. What was the one we had
they
yesterday?
have amazing food.
Yes, well today, because we had orange walnut pancakes, which were delicious. But yesterday, the wild berry crepe.
Wild berry crepes.
It's amazing. Get there like at 7 though, because the line is really long.
Right. So we drove up on Sunday, and I told her, I said, I've only been to Gatlinburg twice before today, yesterday. And I told her, I said, my brother-in-law took me to this place. And I'm not normally a crepe person, but this is their thing that they do.
Yeah.
So I ate peach crepes, and I'm really not. I mean, I can eat a peach, but I'm not like peach crazy. And I thought, okay, but when I ate that thing, I was like, this is some of the best food I've ever ate.
Yes.
So I told her, I said, we have to go and we have to eat the crepe. So we did. We ate the wild berry crepe.
Mm-hmm.
It was divine.
Yes.
Would be the word I would use.
Oh, absolutely. So then she wanted to know where we were going to eat for breakfast today. And I said, well, there's nowhere else that would be any better than that. So we're going back there. That's what we did.
And who did we have?
Mm-hmm.
Who did we have?
The same waitress.
Same waitress.
And she was great.
She was great both times.
Mm-hmm.
And she was very helpful to us about some things to do. And so anyway, we did that. Then we went to get you some shoes because you brought the wrong shoes.
I did bring the wrong shoes.
Ladies, I when you're going to be walking a long time, you got to have the right shoes.
That's right.
Even if they're not the most attractive shoes.
But what did I learn because of it? You can find really good, nice looking shoes for $15 at Walmart.
And where else? And how did we know that?
Because of TikTok.
Because of TikTok. These people are going in there and finding this stuff on TikTok and telling you that it's at TikTok. Right. It's at Walmart.
Uh-huh.
And you go in there and you're like, I did not know they sold clothes like this. I did not know they had things like this.
Like, where's that shirt from?
This shirt's from Walmart.
Yes.
And it's like a little sweater.
It's very nice.
Actually, I bought 3 of them. I bought maroon, green, and black. I told you about that.
Right.
Yeah. So we did that. Then we went to, I think, the Christmas shop.
The moon shop. Oh, we went to the Christmas shop. Yeah, we went to the Christmas shop.
Yeah, we went to the Christmas shop. And, well, I mean, you can say where else we went. Go ahead and say it. You already let it out there a little bit. Yeah, we had to pick up some gifts. And so we went to the moonshine place.
Yes, we did.
Right. What was the name of it?
Old
Smokies.
Yes. And then we went to the Christmas place.
And then we went to the Christmas place. And we got some wonderful ornaments.
Yes.
They personalized them. I mean, just
saw Santa and the reindeer flying through the top of the store.
That's right.
Very nice.
Yeah, nothing like Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everywhere I go, like travel, I want to see a little Christmas.
That's right.
So we did that, and we got some fudge.
Oh yes.
We haven't ate any of it yet, but we did get some. I got maple.
And I got peanut butter and chocolate.
She got peanut butter and chocolate. And then and then it was time to meet KJ. Now, you're just going to have to brace yourself for this, because first of all, I thought I was going to throw up. We got in the car to leave. We were only like 0.3 miles away or whatever. I didn't really realize we were that close. And I said, Jenny, I really feel like I'm going to be sick. I mean, I am so nervous, because I was a little bit concerned, because she had a chat and she mentioned that she was going to meet some followers.
That's right.
And the people were really sort of, cautioning her to be careful.
As she should. Be careful.
As she should. That's right. Safety first,
That's
ladies.
right.
Safety first.
That's right.
So we understood that. But we know we're not a threat.
That's right.
And we know how much we love her and want to express that to
That's
her.
right.
How much we look forward to her videos. And I said, Jenny, if these people talk her out of meeting us, well, she told us she didn't really think we was going to come, because she had not heard nothing else from us. But we really couldn't communicate with
That's
her,
right.
except on the community wall.
That's right.
And so we really didn't know what to do.
Right.
I mean, that's what I would say.
Yes, that is exactly right.
That's right. I mean, we don't have her personal information. She didn't have our personal information. I mean, it was a little bit of a gamble for both of us.
It was.
But what do we know about KJ?
She is a woman of her word.
She is a woman of her word. You can tell this by just listening to
That's
her
true.
for a
That is
little
true.
bit. I mean, you can get a sense that if she tells you something, mark it down.
That's right.
So we knew, we had great faith that she was going to be there, because she described exactly where to be.
Yes.
And she, she didn't think we were going to be there. She thought she was going to take a picture, post it on the community wall, and say, I was here. Where were y'all? And she said she come out that door, which you had already sort of seen her.
Well, I did. I had walked up to the desk to ask a question about where we were meeting her, and I thought I saw her sitting outside. So I did think. So we were watching that door for when she came in, and she said we looked like a couple of little schoolgirls, all excited, which we did.
We were. I mean,
We were excited.
we were beyond excited. I mean, I had to
beyond.
control myself. I had been
Candace-
warned.
Yes.
Tell them what you're
I
talking
had to tell her that she said she might scream. I said, you can't scream. It will scare her, and she'll think we're a little crazy. Which,
That's right.
we might be a little crazy, but not in a bad way.
No,
A fun
no,
way.
in a good way, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, crazy like a fox. I mean,
That's
here
right.
we are. We set out to go to Gatlinburg, go to Anakista. I mean, we just, put
And
it
now
on
we're
the-
on a YouTube channel that KJ has told us we have to do.
That's right. So here we are doing that. I mean, we're just flying by the seat of our pants.
We
over
are.
here.
That's what we're doing.
But anyway, we give her the picture that Paige drew.
Yes.
And we talked about how much it moved her.
Yes, it did.
And which moves me, because, you ain't gonna find no prouder mama than me.
That's right.
So anyway, so for somebody to see the talent
Mhm.
that, my daughter possesses, and that my daughter's actually putting it out there, because, I've told you, my daughter, she wants everything to be on the line, on the timeline. This is supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen. And so a couple of, months ago, she graduated college. So proud.
Yes.
I mean, it ain't easy. I don't care what degree you get. It takes dedication, determination to get it.
That's right.
And she did it. And but her degree is in graphic art. And so she wasn't, it's not like for us, like you graduate with a nursing degree and you just go right out there and, we need 1 million nurses yesterday. You get a job. You sort of can pick where you
That's
want
right.
to work. But when you're a graphic artist and these things like this, these jobs aren't that known to people of how to get them and
That's
in
right.
demand and these sort of things. So she was a little bit questioning, you know, what am I going to do? What about this? What about that? And, I just have 100% faith in the Lord. And I told her, I said, Paige, I said, let me tell you something. The Lord would not have give you this gift that you have.
That's right.
For you to put it up on a shelf and not use it.
That's true.
So you got to find a way to use it. That's what, I don't know if it's going to be in graphic art or I don't even know all this. I don't know all the technical terms for art, but hand drawn, art, painting. She can paint, she can draw, she can do some kind of digital stuff, digital prints. I don't know what else she can do. This isn't my forte, but and so for her to be able to do something like that and touch somebody and somebody see it, it just meant the world to me. But so we give that to KJ. She's just moved, and then she says, we're doing a live feed. Hope you ladies are ready. We're doing a live feed. And I can tell you right now, you ain't gonna tell no to KJ, are you, Jenny?
No, because Candace was wanting a live feed, and she wants to talk about this case with KJ. I am familiar with the case, but I'm more on the beginning of learning about the case. So as far as answering questions,
Well, it's not a quiz.
it's not a quiz, but also Candace is more comfortable on the camera, these kind of things.
Well, I don't know if I'm comfortable on a camera. I mean, I'm not on a camera. I'm just comfortable talking.
You are, yes. But I love to be involved in the conversations, but it's more just a little bit of input and enjoying the knowledge right here.
Well, because I soak it in.
You do. You like to get in there and dig deep and not just surface of everything.
Right.
You want to know.
And if I know something, I want to share it.
That's right, and I enjoy it, and so I am glad that she was able to talk to KJ. I'm glad that KJ let me hold the camera for a lot of that so they could really get in there and talk about it. And I agree with KJ, because we've always been telling her she needs to do a YouTube channel. I didn't know I was going to be sitting beside her when she did.
I mean, Batman had Robin.
It's all right, I'll be your Robin.
Lone Ranger had Tonto.
That's right.
I mean, come on.
That's
the
right.
greatest teams are duos. I mean, Tom Brady can't do it by himself.
That's right.
Candace can't do it by
So
herself.
I'll be my friend Jenny.
You'll be my friend, Jenny.
All right.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right.
So I want to ask Jenny a couple of questions today, because she got to go off camera and she was like trying to get out of it. No, KJ, I don't want to answer the questions. let you ask her the questions. And I'm like, oh, Jenny. Well, I thought this would be a great opportunity. Let's ask you some questions. So, tell us one of your most favorite things about what KJ does on the videos. When you're watching a video, what is something that when she does it, you just, it just warms your heart. It just makes you feel like all in the world is right, because KJ is out there doing it.
You mean when she gets really excited?
Whatever makes you
Well, for
happy that
me-
she does.
Okay, so what I tell Candace is I love when she gets so excited about something that's going on in the case, and she can go from being really, really excited to coming right back and just talking like this, and I love that part. I love it.
I love that too. And I'll tell you, I listen to KJ riding in my car, because I live a long way from town, so I can put it on. I know for 30 minutes I can listen to
That's right.
it. And there are times that I am crying so hard, that I am laughing so hard. It's not that she's trying to be funny.
No.
But she is funny.
She is. And she helps. We're talking about really bad stuff because of this case.
That's right.
It's really bad. And so, being nurses, we understand that you deal with bad, you see bad, and sometimes that's the only way you can make it through dealing with these things.
That's right.
is if you sometimes, you know, you just have to be able to step back from it a minute and
find a little light.
That's right.
Find a little light. That's right.
And she's our ray of light, for sure.
She is our ray of light, and she loves the ray.
That's right.
Which is research, analysis, and you. And I think she's got some other people that maybe that have been following her that have turned into making YouTube videos.
I think so, yeah.
And, you know, KJ's like a mama bear and a mama bird out there pushing you out of the nest.
That's right.
I mean, that's what she's doing. But, I mean, before today, I really felt like KJ was my friend. She didn't know me.
That's right.
She couldn't see me, but we have a relationship.
You feel like you know her. That's right.
Because she says, I'm going to make a live chat every Thursday. You can just about count on it unless there's technical difficulties, which that's only happened about once.
Yeah.
But you can count on it. And so, you know, that's like a date.
That's right.
It's like a date. But
and she's authentic. We feel like we know her from watching her videos, and when you meet her, she is the same
that's exactly
wonderful
right.
person in person as she is on videos.
And tell them about when we met that girl outside.
So when we go outside, we're standing outside, and the girl, her name is Jennifer. Hey Jennifer, if you ever watch our
Jennifer.
Video. And she just started talking to her. I thought she knew her. Candace said she could tell right away she didn't. But she did. I mean, that's how friendly she is.
That's
She's
right.
wonderful.
Yeah. KJ, you can tell KJ loves everybody.
That's right.
And so anyway, KJ gives us life lessons like that.
She does.
Love everybody, be inclusive. You know, like KJ says a lot, like everybody's in a different place in this case.
That's true.
Everybody's in a different place in life. And sometimes you really don't know what a person's going through. Or how they're hurting or what they're needing in their life. So that smile that you give them, or just, you know, acknowledging their presence and cutting up with them a little bit. You know, I mean, we got Jennifer taking pictures with us.
Yes.
KJ got her picture made with her. I mean, she could not believe that. She had no idea that she was in the presence of a YouTube star. I mean, she had no idea. But I think it really kind of made her day. Kind of made, you know, we were standing out there in the rain, and there was no covering, or not a lot. I mean, I wouldn't get wet, but she felt like it needed to be a little more covering. And so we took that little damp moment, and with the help of KJ, we put a little smile on her face and got her involved, got her doing something,
yes, we did.
Got her interacting with people, and I think it was good.
It was very good.
So that's, you know, I don't know if this is going to turn into carpool.
That's right.
YouTube channel.
That'd be good.
I mean, I think it would be good.
I think so.
I think it would be good. I love carpool karaoke.
Yes, me too.
Now,
I will not sing. I will not sing.
Oh my God.
I will listen to her sing. You don't want me to sing.
Well, I mean, I ain't no Carrie Underwood. Now, you know how much I love her. And I don't know if she'll ever see this video, but if she does, if she ever comes close to wherever I can go see her, me and you want to see her.
That's right.
Page 2.
Absolutely. Jessica, you too.
Yeah, Jessica, you too. I mean, I don't know if Jessica loves Carrie Underwood, but I mean,
that's right.
We're going.
That's right.
Right. Because who did we just go see?
We just went to see Alabama. 50 years.
50 years in the music industry.
Yes. It was amazing.
Yeah, we went with our friends from the work.
Yes.
I give a shout out to them.
Kim and Donna. They get to listen to us talk about KJ all the time.
Well, they really enjoy it.
They do.
I mean, they've had to look her up.
Yes.
And actually, Donna said she was listening to her on the beach, but she forgot her earphones. And so, if you don't know what KJ's talking about, it might make you turn your head. And so she said she was getting some strange looks, so she had to turn it off where she could listen to it in private. But I mean, yeah, they love it too.
Yes.
I wish they could have been with us today.
I do too.
I mean, they would. Which Kim, we told Kim to watch the video. I don't know if Donna's watched the video.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because KJ put us on live stream.
Yes.
And it won't be up long. So if you want to see it,
Yes.
you need to go see it now.
That's right. They're only up
because
a
it
couple days.
will not be up long. I mean, your heart will be broken. I promise. This girl right here, her heart has been broken more than once. More than once. But it's not because she wasn't warned. It's not because she didn't know.
Because she told me.
Not only KJ tells you.
That's true.
KJ tells you. And then as I'm watching the video, every time there is a moment in it, because I cannot send it to her like a TikTok video, I have to pause the video, call Jenny, and tell her, you have got to watch this right now. You will be beside yourself. And so, I don't know if she's thinking, I don't know, what are you thinking? I'll get to it later. What are you thinking?
Well, usually I can't do it right then. I think that I'm going to have to start walking around with earbuds in and listen to it, like at family dinner and everything, or it's going to get.
Well, I don't know that you got to do all that, but I mean, I'm just saying, when you're in the car,
I need to have it on in the car.
You need to have it on. You need to have it on.
But a lot of times I'm talking to you on the phone when I'm in the car.
This is true, but you can say, "Hey, I have to take this time for KJ."
Okay.
I mean, we have to be committed because the video will be taken down, and she had one the other week. KJ said it was one of her hardest videos to do, and I understand why it was a hard video for her to do, but it was hilarious.
Well, yeah.
Her commentary of Chad Daybell's novel to Lori in romantic or soft porn. I don't know if I don't know. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, we just have to call a spade a spade.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes I say that. I do find myself sometimes talking to KJ. She can't hear me. She can't hear me, but sometimes in the video she'll say something, and she'll say, "What do you think?" And sometimes I'll say out loud, "Well, you have to call a spade a spade." I mean, there ain't nothing else to call it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I mean, there's just, some of this behavior that these people participated in, lying, and what it all comes down to is what it all does. And, I didn't get to tell KJ this. I'm going to look right at the camera and I'm going to tell her this. Well, she probably already knows this because she seems like a very knowledgeable woman. But sin did this to these people.
Yes.
Sin. And, I had a preacher that would say, sin will take you further, hold you longer, and cost you more than you ever intended.
That's right.
And I'm sure that we can all think back in our life of something, maybe it didn't hold us a lifetime, or maybe it didn't hold us, But Chad and Lori Daybell, not only them, these other cult members, Melanie Gibb, Melanie Pulowski, Ian, David Warwick, Zulema. These people are going to have to live with this. These people are going to bear the weight of it.
That's right.
They're going to bear the weight of it for a long time. I mean, really until they die, and then they're still going to answer for it. So,
and like you, I think you and KJ were talking about how, some of them are looking like they're losing weight. Well, I mean, I think I do think that is why. They know a guilty conscience will do a lot to you, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're learning that they know more. So we don't really know where our channel's going to go. We appreciate anybody who would even take the time to watch it.
That's right.
We might be reviewing KJ's videos.
That's right.
We may be reviewing the case. We may be reviewing the life of Candace and
my friend Jenny.
But we don't know. So Anyway, if you like it, you want to see a little more, hit the like button and subscribe.
Right.
And we're going to try to consistently have a video out on Tuesdays. Is that
That's
right?
Starting next Tuesday.
Start next Tuesday. Start next Tuesday, yeah. So, anyway, until next time.
Bye.